Brad Pitt opens up about his relationships with Jennifer Aniston and Angelina Jolie in a surprisingly candid interview with W Magazine. Kevin West is the West Coast editor for W. Kevin, good morning.
Good morning.
How did you get him to open up about this, and what did he say?
Well, there were no ground rules to the conversation, so I just asked the questions that I thought needed to be asked, and inevitably that meant asking about Angelina and about Jennifer.
So what did you ask? Did you ask, did you cheat on her?
No, I didn't ask it that way. I asked for his comment on the uncool quote that Jen gave to a magazine recently, and Brad's response was, look, Jen's a sweetheart. And he said that he thought that perhaps Jen was dragged into that quote. And he said that he was a big part of her life, she was a big part of his life, and that's the past.
Now, just explain for background, she was saying what was uncool?
She was commenting on a prior comment by Angelina that because Angelina and Brad had met on the set of Mr. and Mrs. Smith, the movie would mean something. And
Angelina Jolie also said that film was going to mean a lot to their children because their children get to see the film where their parents fell in love.
Yeah.
And a lot of people thought, oh, that means they did cheat. And what did Brad Pitt say about that?
Brad said that there was no dastardly affair. What he explained was that that film was shot over the course of almost a year. So he explained that there was nothing out of sorts, and he said that he was very proud of the way it had been handled. And finally, that he said indeed the movie would mean something to their children someday.
Yeah, because people don't realize what happens behind the scenes when making a film. And didn't Brad say something like, look, Jen and I were already broken up as we continue to work on that film?
That's right. The point that he wanted to make was that there was no dastardly affair. That was his language.
You know, a lot of tabloids tried kind of insinuate, like, wow, he's got 6 kids, he's a little bit overwhelmed by this whole, you know, family life. True, not true? Did you talk to him about that?
Well, he's clearly very proud to be a father, and he enjoys the family. He even jokingly referred to them as this cuckoo's nest that they've got going on over there. It's interesting to note that David Fincher, who is the director of The Curious Case of Benjamin Button, said that Brad seems to be more comfortable now than he ever has been before with all of the complexity and complications of his life.
Every time I see them, they look very happy, so we just want everyone to be happy, don't we?
At the end of the interview, he got up and said that he was going home to have dinner with the family, and that included his parents, who were visiting from Missouri.
Nice. Kevin West, thank you.
Thank you very much.
From W Magazine.